Union workers who supported Donald Trump just got a rude awakening, although the awakening should have been what Trump's done his entire life to you, screwing over workers and mocking union workers. But I guess that wasn't enough. Well, Donald Trump recently met with the head of the Longshoreman Union, and Trump came out with a statement and he was like, I am against automation at the docks. I think it's a bad thing. But don't you realize Trump just says whatever he wants you to hear him say when he leaves a meeting? Because what did Elon Musk just do? Who's running the show? Who's the real puppet master here? Who we saw actually is controlling Donald Trump's economic policies. For example, when it came to the H-1B visa MAGA civil war, Elon Musk posted like a 6 to 7 minute video trashing automation at the docks. So take a look at what Elon Musk posted. You see Elon Musk repost, and here's the post by a guy named John Stossel, who says, not a single American port ranks in the top 50 worldwide. How is that possible? One reason is that while other countries welcome automation, American labor unions ban it. As one commentator notes, a few weeks ago, Trump came out in favor of banning port automation. Now, Elon is reposting a video that stakes out the exact opposite position. I don't know, it sounds like when Donald Trump was saying that he's against expanding the H-1B visa program and that he would help Americans get those STEM jobs in science and technology and engineering and mathematics. But then Donald Trump said, no, we actually need engineers from India. We have to expand the H-1B visa program because Donald Trump and Elon Musk are now saying there's simply not enough college-educated Americans to fill these STEM-related jobs. So we have to get the talent from India. Meanwhile, Donald Trump and Elon Musk are calling to abolish, yep, you guessed it, the Department of Education. So let's just take a look at what Donald Trump's statement was back on December 12th, just so you see it's directly at odds with what Elon just posted. Trump, and then the media runs with it. Trump comes out against port automation. Trump is against unions. Get that through your head. The guy hates unions. The guy screwed over all of his contractors. He screwed over all of the workers, or most of the workers. He's bankrupted a number of companies. He has left a trail of ruin when it comes to workers. He's on audio recording with Elon Musk mocking, I don't play audio of Trump anymore, or video of him, but the audio recording, which I played for you multiple times, he praises Elon for firing striking workers. Okay, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, you think they're your friends, union workers? You think they're the man of the unions? You think they're man of the people? They're the people who are hanging out at Mar-a-Lago while also filing briefs before the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals to eliminate the National Labor Relations Board. You're not going to have a place to bring your grievances or that will recognize the right of your union to exist. It's not even going to matter if your labor secretary, in terms of Republicans, is somewhat pro-labor, if you don't have a forum to assert your grievance. Just so here's Donald Trump's post, December 12, 2024. Just finished a meeting with the International Longshoremen's Association and its president, Harold Daggett, the executive vice president, Dennis Daggett. I guess they're all related to each other, right? I guess there's a bond, a nepotistic bond right there with the Trumps and everybody named Daggett apparently in this union at the leadership level. There has been a lot of discussion having to do with automation of the United States docks. I've studied automation, no you haven't, and know just about everything there is to know about it. The amount of money saved is nowhere near the distress, hurt, and harm it causes for American workers. In this case, our longshoremen. Foreign companies have made a fortune in the U.S. by giving them access to our markets. They shouldn't be looking for every last penny, knowing how many families are hurt. They've got record profits, and I'd rather these foreign companies spend it on the great men and women on our docks than machinery, which is expensive and which will constantly have to be replaced. Okay, the video that Elon Musk released, who's going to be running Doge, the one making these cuts, who's, as we see, is running the show before, is exactly against what Donald Trump just said. I mean, union workers, you think a guy who's selling fake $2 bills for $19.95 has your interest at heart? I mean, heck, Donald Trump is still out there trying to raise money right now after the election. He goes, unlike sleepy Joe Biden, Trump would never lie to you. So I'm going to, do you think someone who speaks like that tells the truth? So I'm going to share the great news from our finance team and the bad news. The great news, thousands of patriots nationwide chipped in and is getting us within striking distance of our FEC goal. The FEC goal of what? The election is over. Now, you do remember, though, back on October 3rd, 2024, the Biden administration helped ensure that there would not be a strike at that time by the Longshoreman Union and was advocating for the union workers and getting the union what it wanted. As Heather Long reported, the dock workers are heading back to work. Washington Post reported a 62% wage increase over 6 years. The union had initially requested 77%. Negotiations will continue on automation, but workers agree to work until at least January 15th. In other words, President Biden led not by words, but by deeds with the Biden administration and his support of unions. And I can go through literally all of the unions whose pensions Biden saved. Biden was the most pro-union president in history. On the picket lines with union workers, Biden actually delivered 62% wage increase over 6 years with his Labor Department overseeing those negotiations. Okay. But a lot of you, and I think including Daggett, who seemed to be kind of very Trumpy in my understanding of him, and a lot of union workers, a lot of longshoremen ended up being very Trumpy. So you pick the guy who basically showed up to your docks with cold pizza and made you a bunch of empty promises over the guy who quietly delivered for you and got you the things that you were actually looking for. Seriously? And now you're supporting the guy who's got Bezos and Musk, basically, or Musk particularly, living at Mar-a-Lago, $2,000 a night cottages in Mar-a-Lago, who's referring to non-college educated MAGAs using the R word, which I don't even want to repeat anymore, and other words to that effect. Just remember what Vice President Kamala Harris said regarding the International Longshoremen Association strike back in October. She said, "This strike is about fairness. Foreign-owned shipping companies have made record profits and executive compensation has grown. The longshoremen who play a vital role transporting essential goods across America deserve a fair share of these record profits. Donald Trump, on the other hand, wants to pull us back to a time before workers had the freedom to organize. As president, he blocked overtime benefits for millions of workers. He appointed union busters to the National Labor Relations Board, and just recently he said striking workers should be fired. Trump makes empty promises after empty promises to American workers, but never delivers. He thinks our economy should only work for those who own the big skyscrapers, not those who actually build them. As president, I will have workers' backs and finally pass the PRO Act. And I will fight for an opportunity economy where every person has the chance not just to get by, but to get ahead." Look, I think that opportunity economy line did not really work for the Harris campaign. People didn't know what she was talking about with opportunity economy. But if you go into the words, she's laying it out there, though. We're actually delivering for you. And we did deliver for you. Trump comes with empty promises like he did before and then just lies to you. And you keep on falling for it over and over and over again.
The start of the new year is the perfect time to get organized, set goals, and focused on what matters most. For me, the top priority is my financial wellness because let's face it, every dollar counts. That's why I love Rocket Money. They've made it so easy to track all my subscriptions, cancel the ones I forgot about, and even lower my bills. With Rocket Money, my financial goals feel achievable. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. You can see all your subscriptions in one place and know exactly where your money is going. For the ones you don't want anymore, Rocket Money can help you cancel them, no long hold times or confusing websites. Their dashboard gives you a clear view of your expenses across all your accounts, and you can even set a personalized budget with custom categories to keep your spending on track. Rocket Money will alert you if your bills increase, if there's unusual spending, or if you're close to going over budget. And with their new goals feature, they will automatically save money for you, whether you are paying off debt, saving for a house, or just building your emergency fund. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/MeidasTouch today. That's rocketmoney.com/MeidasTouch. rocketmoney.com/MeidasTouch.
Let me leave you all with this video of the guy who's going to be controlling the policies, likely, with the National Labor Relations Board and labor policy, Elon Musk. So Elon Musk in this interview said that the reason he thinks that unions shouldn't even exist, he says the reason unions shouldn't exist is because it creates a lord versus peasant dynamic amongst union leadership and rank and file union members. Listen to what Elon Musk says here. Let's play it.
I agree with the idea of unions, but perhaps for a reason that is different than people may expect, which is I just don't like anything which creates kind of a lords and peasants sort of thing. And I think the unions naturally try to create negativity in a company and create a sort of lords and peasants situation.
Tesla factory workers in California are working so hard they're passing out on the production line.
I want you to think about that. And I want you to think about why he's saying that, because it's all projection and confession from these oligarchs and billionaires. Wake up. The lord versus peasant dynamic is Elon Musk and you. The lords are the billionaire oligarchs who have all this money and are hoarding more of it, and they're treating the rest of us as peasants. That's what's actually happening. And they want to rile you up to get angry about the transgender volleyball player from San Jose State, or make up that immigrants are eating cats and dogs and geese and all these things that you shouldn't actually be mad about because they're not really impacting your life. What's impacting your life is that the real lord-peasant dynamic is Trump hoisting up his oligarchy, his billionaire bros who are actually screwing you. They're taking away your education. They're taking away your health care. They're taking away your housing. Literally, they're taking away your supply of housing. That's what's actually happening. They're taking away your Social Security and Medicare right before your eyes, but they have you distracted on stupid crap that you shouldn't even be concerned about. Stop bullying people. Stop bullying and punching down on the 10 transgender athletes who just want to live with dignity in the NCAA when there's 550,000 athletes. Stop punching down and bullying people. Enough of that. They're bullying you and they're distracting you to make you pissed off about things that don't actually impact your lives. Do you see it? Or do you just like the leopards eating your face? Hit subscribe. Let's get to 4 million together. Thanks for watching.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Midas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.